Hey everyone, it's Zach here with another episode of Hope for Master Ball. Now, yesterday we were able to have a really good showing with the Toxicroak Kyogre team, especially with Ditto. Ditto using the abilities of my opponent's Pokemon, and we were able to do some cool stuff with it. So if you haven't seen it, go ahead and check that out in the previous episode. If you guys enjoyed this content, don't forget to like and subscribe. What I want to know today in the comment section down below, not Pokemon related, but this coming Tuesday, I'll be starting back then at a brand new building as a first grade teacher. So I want to know what's your favorite elementary school memory, something that you liked about elementary school, or something that made it fun for you. I would really like to hear those things and see if I can grab any of them and bring them into building my own classroom environment. But we're going to jump in. Hopefully we have the same amount of luck we had yesterday. Ditto's really fun, but like the tricky thing about it is like if you're leading it, you have to make good assumptions on what Pokemon you want to copy and what slot it's going to be. And Series 10 in general has been super important on board position. And there is 2 Reggies, a Bronzor, and what? We have Taunt on Tornadus, I believe. But you're 100% Mental Herb, right? I feel like we don't need the Serena here, but the Ditto is probably going to be useful. Weezing and Bronzong. So we do have Fake Out. Do any of these get Wide Guard? I think Bronzong might get Wide Guard. Weezing's just going to protect. And we're still going to get really solid damage out. And we might as well hit the Weezing for neutral. And go ahead and Water Spot again. Who do you have in the back? Go ahead and bring the Drizzle in. Frostmoth. If we can get a poison here, that would be really good. Regigigas. So I believe Frostmoth has the ability that like quarters. And we'll just get the knockout. I think since they let us get the rain up, and we've done nothing but click Choice, like they think we're Choice Scarf because we've done nothing but click Water Spout. So here I think we can just Scald, like especially with rain up, Scald's going to be enough to knock out the Bronzong, and then the low kick is going to knock out the Regigigas, and the battle's going to be canceled. So I think that at that point they just knew that we took out way too many pieces. Let's see, yeah, Mental Herb. So the Tornadus lead with Taunt wasn't a good thing. Gyro Ball, Body Press, Extrasensory. Regirock, Clear Body. Wait, no item. wide lens with why? And it's max speed. I think if you're running Trick Room, no wide guard on the Regigigas. And the Ice Scale, yeah. So it halves the damage of special moves. So we knocked it below 50%. So if we would have had, they have no investment whatsoever. Weather Ball. I don't get this team, man. It's a good start. But why is there no item on Regirock? And no wide guard? I think Regigigas is a pretty good, weirdly, it's a really good bulky support mon, because it can hit hard with knockout and like Giga Impact, but at the same time it also has things like wide guard and Icy Wind that's like weirdly like really good, and the longer you let it sit on the field, it has more potential to like be more powerful. So Raichu and Kyogre. I think Raichu is the faster fake out here. Ooh, okay. So I want Toxicroak, but I also want Ditto. I think we bring the Toxicroak because it hits Instant hard. It hits Rillaboom hard. It walls Kyogre. Moltres and Instant, okay. The only bad thing is that there's no good switch-ins. We still do have access to like Scald and stuff. Queenly Majesty is going to block the fake out. And that's why I didn't want to Tailwind turn one. And as long as Serena doesn't flinch. Bah! We really can't let Serena go down. Fiery Wrath, how much damage is that going to do? Not a bad amount. Do we Thunder? I have to worry about the Raichu switch. That should be enough to knock out the Moltres. And we get the Confusion. Easy double knockout. There we go. So we can actually taunt here to block their Tailwind. You might be Mental Herb. So let's double into their Tornadus. We showed Thunder. And Kyogre misses the Origin Pulse. Tornadus goes down, but that's not too bad here. I think we bring in the Toxicroak, especially with the Tornadus protecting last turn. So we just fake out here. And I want to say we Thunder again. Kyogre protects. Which, if you let your Thunders go down, like, Toxicroak wins. No way. We do get the Para. I think we preserve. I think, yeah, we have to preserve the Toxicroak. And we have to get Tornadus off the board. We do see Tailwind. You Ice Beam the Serena. That's honestly fine. But you leave Kyogre untouched. And now Toxicroak just walls you out. Because you have Ice Beam. Like, what is that going to do? So I think we don't really have to mess with anything. Kyogre's a big boy, so we'll low kick. And let's just try to hit a Thunder. That's fine. You are stalling out your own Tailwind. And if you're trying to hit Toxicroak with Ice Beam, you're ignoring Kyogre. Yeah, look at that. Like, we take, like, what, 50? And let's see you protect again. Yeah, your Tailwind's gone. Honestly, like, we have this one. Like, even if you freeze Toxicroak. It was Focus Dash Raichu, Fake Out, Nuzzle, Volt Switch, Protect. 178. I think our Toxicroak is like 156 or something like. No. Our Kyogre, it's not faster than our Kyogre, but it is faster than most Rillabooms, which is what I wanted to do with it. Snarl would have been really good. Black Glasses, that's why Fiery Raft did so much. And that's crazy, they didn't even bother bringing the Rillaboom. And that's really the only thing that does stink about this team, is that you have to decide who you want to preserve. Like, if you think that Rillaboom is going to be more of a threat, you have to preserve the Serena. If you think that Kyogre is going to be more of a threat, you have to preserve okay, what do we do here? Let's see. It looks like Trick Room is one of their main modes, so I feel like we don't need Tailwind. I want to say Toxicroak is going to be good here, because we should see a Wide Guard come out, if not a Trick Room. The only thing is that I don't believe we're max speed on our Kyogre. That we're like max speed modest. So there is a possibility that Yveltal does outspeed our Kyogre. So this is bad because nothing comes in on Oblivion Wing, whether it's Toxicroak or Serena, nothing comes in well. Okay, so yeah, you go for the Fake Out. We are faster. And that's AV. That's a thick boy. Our goal here is to Rillaboom stays in, so it's probably using Wood Hammer. That or U-turn. Yeah, there's the wood hammer. I think we have to fake out the Yveltal here. Or do you just protect? Well, no, I feel like you're Assault Vest, so you don't have protect. There's the Urshifu. So we bring in Ditto. The only good thing is about them knocking out Serena is that we get to copy the Yveltal. But I think this Yveltal is going to wall us out. That's going to knock out. And then that Oblivion Wing is going to destroy Toxicroak. Actually, Toxicroak hangs on. That's crazy. We do get the knockout on the Urshifu. We're going to get a bunch of recovery from Dry Skin and Grassy Terrain. But yeah, here you just fake out an Oblivion Wing. Good game. How do I play that one better? I would have to say that's probably like max HP, like Assault Vest, Yveltal. And that's something like with the way the metagame is, like you have to plan for Zacian, you have to plan for Xerneas, you have to plan for Kyogre, sometimes Groudon. And Yveltal has been really underused. I still think it's really good. I still think that Galarian Moltres is undervalued in this series because it does a lot of what Yveltal does. But I would have to say one glaring flaw of this team is that Toxicroak being a fighting type, Serena being a grass type, they're all very weak to flying. I thought that a good check was to have... I went Thunder over Ice Beam on Kyogre because of the triple axle, and I think definitely missing that triple axle changed the game up. But at that point, like, banking off of hitting the triple axle, like, it's not a safe game plan. Like, it's nice, but not a safe game plan. So I feel like that's where we kind of fell against that. Where we saw the same thing with the player the other day using Sage and Park's team, and that the Dragonite was able to really, like, hit us hard on almost every avenue with the close combat against Incineroar. And then if we led Toxicroak or if we led Serena, it had that dual wing beat to break a potential Focus Sash and knock out. But I don't know. So far, this team has been really fun. I do like it. It kind of makes me think about the slower Alolan Marowak Kyogre team I had back in Series 8. That was a fun one. I think we got to Master Ball in like 8 or 9 battles, and we were rated pretty high. But, I mean, I like Toxicroak. I think it's fun. So, I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe. If you made it this far in the video, I want to say thanks for watching. Don't forget to tell me your favorite elementary school memory in the comments down below. And tell me what you think about that last match. How could I have played it better? Until next time, I'm Zach, and we'll see everyone later.